Morning guys, it's 4 a.m. and by the title of the video, you guys will know that I'm going to climb Mount Rinjani. So my driver's gonna come at 5 a.m. to pick me up. I'm climbing with a couple of my friends, Kiefer and Izzuddin. If you guys have watched my previous vlog, camping in Malaysia, those are the two friends that I went with. And yeah, anyway, the setup for this vlog is gonna be the DJI Osmo Pocket 3. I literally just got it 2-3 days ago. So it's gonna be my first time using it. Hopefully it turns out well. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys in a bit. Morning. Thank you. Thank you. Chill fam. What the?
You're looking like an adventurer now.
So we just got to the international airport and we are waiting for our Grab over to the Barangbai Harbour, which is where we're gonna take the fast ferry over to Lombok Island. If you guys wanna book a Grab, come over to this Grab lounge and then you can book your Grab from this location. We are now taking our Diamox. This is altitude sickness pill.
No, it's ecstasy.
You're supposed to take it 1 day prior to your climb. It's half tap twice a day, not one tap twice a day.
Yeah, it's literally written on the...
Yeah, some people don't know like you. So it might cause drowsiness or nausea. That's some of the side effects. But just pray lah, then you should be good to go. So we are basically just walking down the area near the Barangbai Harbour, which is where we are supposed to take the ferry. We're here about 2 hours early. This is where we're gonna be having our lunch at. So anyway, this is Ika Jaya Fast Ferry. This is where we are taking the ferry over to Lombok. Now we are heading over to the port itself for our ferry that should be leaving in about 10-15 minutes. Beautiful scenery, very bustling, some snacks, some food, some drinks. So we actually have been waiting for about an hour. Like our ferry is supposed to depart at 2:30 p.m. It's now 3:30 p.m. Not sure why the delay, but anyway, we are finally boarding. So we just got to Bangsao Port after I think it's like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour journey. It was really very bumpy. The ride was pretty rough, but anyway, we are finally here. Beautiful. We just got here around about sunset. So we've just got to the hotel. It's much colder than I expected, which I'm glad because I really cannot stand it if it's too hot. So we're now just gonna grab our dinner. So this is the entire place. So this is the room that we have for the night. Okay, I don't have the keys now, but it's locked. Good morning guys, it's 5:45 a.m. and you will not believe the view from our hotel. Look at the sunset. It's beautiful.
Sunset.
Sunrise lah. Sunrise. Look at the sunrise. Up together with me, but as usual, look at the fella. He's the one who's so into hiking, mountaineering. He doesn't want to wake up for the sunrise. It's mad. Good morning, Paman.
Morning, guys.
have now got to Resort Sembalun and we are here to register ourselves for the Rinjani tour.
Justin from Singapore. Hi, how are you?
Hello, I'm very good.
Still stay in Singapore.
Dimasukkan di aplikasi, diperiksa ulang sama petugas yang ada di sini.
So we have just got to the start of the trail, getting ready for the hike with our porters. And this is the start of 3,700 meters. So we have just started the trail. 30 seconds in, and Kiefer said he's done. Don't give up. Was just telling Kiefer it's only about 5 minutes into the hike, and we're kind of tired already. We have about 8 more hours to go at the campsite, so let's see how that goes. So there are a lot of random cows along the way, and actually there's a lot of cow dung on the floor. And when you're walking, just gotta make sure not to step into this huge ass cow dung. We're now taking a short break, not even anywhere close post 1. Post 1 is a 1 hour hike up from the starting. We're only 15-20 minutes in, and it's tough. And people are saying tomorrow's summit hike will be even tougher. I don't know how much tougher it's gonna get, man. Now we are en route to post 1. We just came out of the jungle, so this is now more open terrain. Look at the view. By tomorrow 6 AM we'll be up all the way there, the summit. So you can see that there are some people who are taking motorbikes. That is an option if you can't climb, or if you don't want to torture yourself climbing up this mountain. Anyway, we are about 30 minutes to post 1. So I will see you guys there in a short bit. We are finally at post 1. It's been an hour's hike. Up this place is no joke. And we are now en route to post 2, which is about 45 minutes out. Took about a 15-minute rest at post 1. Taking off my jacket because I think I was sweating a little bit too much. You can see some of the porters are just wearing slippers and carrying loads as heavy as up to 20 kilos. It's really quite insane. And on that note, we are finally at post 2. A lot of people here all taking a break for lunch. The break here should be an hour to 2 hours. They sell food, drinks. It's quite bustling here. We are now resting our legs, airing our feet, drying my jacket. We're gonna wait here for about an hour or so where our porters are currently cooking our lunch for us. The guide told us it's gonna be a bit sandy, so Kiefer is gonna put on his balaclava. Lunch is finally here after an hour's wait. Looks amazing. Hot, fresh food. This is really good. We even now just have fruits, watermelon, apple, pineapples. These are all carried up by the porters that we hired. So really props to them, because these things are not light, man. And they have to carry our sleeping bags, our tentage, water, liters and liters of water all the way for 3 days, 2 nights. So we're just done with lunch, and these are the things that they're selling. Some sanitary pads, Milo, energy boosters. We're not done with lunch, so we are heading to post 3. It's about an hour to post 3. Up we go. We are finally at post 3 after an hour's hike after lunch. It's no joke, and they said that post 2 to 3 is unlike start to post 1 and post 1 to post 2 because it was really steep. Really steep. And we're gonna take a short break before a 3-hour hike to summit campsite. If you guys can see, there are a couple of monkeys, but there's a huge monkey. So we just had a 10-15 minute short break. I thought it was directly to the summit campsite after this, but nope, we are actually going to post 4. So there's a post 4 in between post 3 and the summit campsite. From post 3 to post 4, there are 3 hills. Then from post 4 to the summit campsite, it's gonna be another 4 hills. So this is gonna be the toughest part of today, and then we'll end off around 5 PM at summit campsite. So wish me luck, wish us luck. Look at, you guys can see how rocky this entire place is. Oh. We still have quite a ways away from post 4. This is only our... well, we're not even at the top of the first hill. So we have about 2.5 more hills to go. Shit's not easy. Gonna rest here for a bit, maybe 2-3 minutes, and then we'll head off. Okay, correction, that was actually the first hill done. I thought it was just half a hill, but no, that was the first hill done. Now, heading off to conquer second hill out of 3 hills to post 4. So here we go. Actually, you guys realize, I'm only always filming during the not so steep parts because during the steep parts, I need both my hands to climb. And I'm not gonna risk damaging my camera. And I also need to conserve energy for climbing. So the steep parts, y'all don't really see it, but I'll try and take as many as possible. But whatever I'm filming is usually the not so steep parts. And honestly, videos are not able to capture how steep this mountain is. There's clouds everywhere. Clouds all around us. So we just conquered Hill 2. But Hill 2 was a fairly short climb. Maybe about 10-15 minutes. Whoa! Now we are just going up to Hill 3. Hill 3 is a longer, steeper, sandier climb. We just got to post 4. Usually it's just coming up. Made some friends along the way. Was not easy. Post 4. So I'm gonna go rehydrate and take a chill pill. Hello. So we are now leaving post 4, heading straight for the summit campsite. Should be around about 2 hours away. We have conquered 3 out of the 7 hills to reach the campsite, or the summit campsite. So we have 4 left to go. The last 4 toughest, steepest hills, leaving post 4. Onwards and upwards we go. No amount of videoing or angling is gonna show you how steep the past 20 minutes have been. It's mad, bro. Let me stand up and show you guys, try and show you guys how steep it is. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's steep. It is very steep. And we still have a ways to go. Oh, and I forgot to mention, that was Hill 4 conquered. 3 more hills to go. We are currently on route up Hill 5. By an hour, 40 more minutes to go to reach summit campsite. Constantly throughout the whole climb up, I'm just asking myself, why did I sign up for this? And my mom was telling me that, because I was telling her that, you know, after this whole hike, we're gonna plan others like Mount K, maybe Machu Picchu, Kilimanjaro. She was telling me that maybe after this you won't wanna do any other mountains anymore. But honestly, I'm pretty sure it's just during the hike that we'll hate ourselves. I wonder why we signed up to torture ourselves. But after we summit and we start editing the vlog and then look through the memories, I'm sure that it will be really good memories. The DJI Osmo Pocket 3 zoom is not the best, but you can see that over there is post 4. So yeah, we have come quite a long way. Anyway, see you guys after Hill 5. You saw the guy, he's not wearing any slippers and he's able to climb this Mount Rinjani with a 35 to 40 kilo load. He is strong. Anyway, we are heading off to clear Hill 5 now. And now we have just arrived at the end of Hill 5. 2 more hills to go before reaching Summit Campsite. I assume it's another maybe an hour more to go to conquer those last 2 hills. Apparently it's going to be the steepest of the day. But we've already come so far. Our tour guide, he said nobody gave up before. Every single guest, nobody has given up before. He said when people only give up after they summit. So that is the earliest that we will give up. We ain't losers, man. We ain't gonna quit. Not now. Maybe later lah, but not now. That up there is the summit. Oh, beautiful. Tomorrow 6 AM we will be there. Unless we give up, then we will not be there. Okay, short break over. Just a short 4-5 minute break. Now, that was not 20. Don't know if the mic can pick up what Izudin said, but he was like, that was 20. It's like, okay fine, it was 6 minutes. Anyway, we are now climbing up Hill 6 out of 7. Hill 6 should take around about maybe 20 to 25 minutes. Then Hill 7, which is the toughest, will take around about 40 to 45 minutes. So about an hour more of climbing to summit base camp. So, see you guys when Hill 6 is over. Look at the view. Now, significantly higher than most of the clouds. So we've currently just completed Hill 6. And we're on to the last one. Between the 2 Hill 6 and 7, 6 is obviously the easier one. So we have another 45 minutes to go. We're around about 2004 in elevation now, 2,400 meters. Summit campsite is at 2,600. So we have about 200 meters in elevation to climb. And yeah, it might seem like very short, but 45 minutes to climb that 200 meters because it's steep. So yeah, last push before we reach the summit campsite. I will see you guys there. You can see how sandy, gravelly the floor is. So sometimes when you step, you kind of fall back. And this is, well, what they say, this which is the 7th hill that we're on now, is training for the summit hike tomorrow because it's gonna be 3.5 to 4 hours of climbing sandy gravel. Well, at least today we have some sort of preparation and idea what it's gonna feel like tomorrow. Anyway, it's gonna be a very steep part, so I'm gonna stop recording now and focus on the climb. We are now almost at the last part of the climb. It's a little bit hard to climb this with one stick in my hand and one Osmo Pocket 3 here, but okay. Oh my god, look at the view. Wow. Now we just have a little bit more, 20-25 minutes, then we'll be at the top. Guys, finally made it to summit campsite. I see the tents. Oh, let me first show you the view before showing you the campsite, but beautiful, way above the clouds. Anyway, campsite, you guys can see some of the tents already. It's bustling. People here are cheering, happy. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my god. Bro, look at this view. Oh my god. It's around about 4:15. I have not checked my phone, but I think 4:15 PM. We have until 6:30 to take pictures and whatnot, rest of it. Then around 7:30 PM there's lights out. We have a daunting climb tomorrow, the summit hike, which is over there. You guys can see. I believe that we will be starting here, trekking all the way up, crossing that ridge line all the way to the summit, which should be there. Anyway, I'm gonna start taking some pictures, videos and whatnot. So see you guys in a bit. We even have a table, so our porters came here earlier to chop. The best spot in the area for tents, I mean for setting up tents, because we are right smack in the middle of the crater. Let me show you guys. Okay, this is Mr. Sarayan Izudin taking a nap. This is a tent for one person. Then we also have a tent for two people. I guess I'm sleeping with Kiefer tonight. We're just drying our clothes while the sun is up. Some porters who came late, their customers have to sleep all the way up on that ridge. Some of them are down there. This is one of the better ones because we are quite center. This is my favorite tour guide. He's called number one because he's always in front. Just gave us just cooked some goreng pisang. Oh yeah, there are flies here and there. So it's goreng pisang, looks delicious. You wanna eat with us?
No, I have some.
Ah, okay.
So I just want to know, maybe you need some hot drink.
Oh no, I'm good. We're good. Yeah, I think goreng pisang is good.
Okay.
Thank you very much. So our dinner just came. What's this? Like lontong? It looks like lontong. And it is actually, bruh, look at these two. Anyway, it is really beautiful. Look at the sunset. The sunset. My god. It is actually colder than I thought. I thought that I didn't need a fleece jacket. All my friends brought fleece jackets. Basically, I'm wearing this inner shell. I have an outer shell inside. That's for tomorrow's summit hike. Then inside one, this is a heat tech from Uniqlo, and then one short sleeve t-shirt inside. So 3. This is what I'm going to be wearing to sleep. So yeah, gonna enjoy our dinner right now. Okay, so it's exactly 8 o'clock. We're now in our tent. We're gonna head to bed now. We have about 4 hours of sleep. Then we wake up at 1 AM for breakfast. 2 AM we start the summit hike, and by 6 AM we should get there. So I will see you guys in the morning. Morning guys. It's at 1:30 now. I just woke up. What Kiefer said was waking up at 1:30 is not for faint-hearted. That's so true, man, because when we woke up we were like, honestly, just pass our DJI Pocket 3 to the porters and ask them to help me take video because we are so tired and so cold. It's even colder now. Anyway, film my breakfast in a bit. So our breakfast has just arrived. Indomie. This looks like Indomie. So just grabbing a quick breakfast. Some hot ass ginger tea, which if you guys are offered ginger tea, you should definitely get it because it warms your stomach, man. Anyway, everyone else is still just waking up, having their breakfast, and then we're leaving in about 15-20 minutes. And now beginning our summit hike at 2:30 AM. It's pitch black. I don't think you can see much. You can see a few of the other hikers behind. This is gonna be a tough 4 hours to the summit. You can see everyone starting to walk up this trail. Here we go. It's a long way up. I don't think you can see my face because of the headlamp. Yeah, the red is slightly better so you guys can maybe see a bit of my face, but oh, I'm dead, man. I'm only in about maybe 45 minutes into the 3.5 hour summit. It's no joke. Seriously. You can see people climbing up, slipping back down. Every 2 steps you take, you move back 1 step. Just taking a short rest here, and I will continue the hike up. Okay, you guys can't see me again because of the light, but we've just completed the first of 3 parts for the summit hike. Summit hike has 3 parts. The first is of 45 minutes to an hour long, which we just completed. And now we are on a gradual incline up by an hour and a half trek. I don't think you can even really see much, but it's a small ridge line. Walk in the center because if you don't, one wrong step, good night, sweet dreams. Anyway, after this hour and a half trek, we will begin the toughest part of the summit hike, which is the last hour's push, which is a steep incline with a lot of gravel. So I don't think I'm going to be filming that part because I'm going to try and conserve energy, and it's really hard to film, especially I have 2 hiking poles in my hand, gloves and whatnot. It's hard to constantly take out my camera. I'll try my best to film as much as I can, but yeah, I'm gonna go and conserve a bit of energy now. 2.5 hours into the summit hike, finally done with part 2 of 3. We're left with the last part of the hike, which is supposedly what kills everyone because it's steep climb up and a lot of gravel, a lot of sand. Having a runny nose now, it's so cold. It's so damn cold. Let me show you guys what's this area look like. You can start to see a bit of the sun already rising. Some people cooking here. You can see all the stars. Yeah, we don't have much time to rest here. Maybe 3 minutes, and then we gotta head up because sun rises at 6:20. We'll try to make haste. Hopefully can catch the sunrise. See you guys up there. Steep drop down. Steep drop down to the other side as well. Walking up to part 3 of the summit hike. You guys can see how steep it is. It's all the way up there. Hey, thank you. Guys, we have finally summited Mount Rinjani, and I'm never doing this again. My mom was right. She said, you think after Mount Rinjani you still want to do Kinabalu, Machu Picchu? I was like, please it's nothing, man. Now at the top here, no thank you. One and done. No matter how much you pay me, I'm not coming back. Oh, this is no joke, man. We are now making our descent back to the summit campsite.
No more energy. Good job,
Did you see that, bro?
Never vlog.
I did, I'm videoing.
Okay.
Bro, look at the amount of sand that was inside. This is just my shoe, eh.
Bro, mine is as bad. No, he's damn bad.
You come and see, bro. You cannot see, my other shoe is blocking.
I thought it was
Finally got back to base camp after a 2.5 hour descent. The descent was not easy as well. It's easier for sure than the climb up, but bruh, kept slipping and falling. Then a lot of rocks and sand got into my shoes. Anyway, breakfast now, and then we'll head off in about 15-20 minutes to the next location. Honestly, anything tastes nice now, so I'm too tired. I'm gonna go rest and clean up a bit of myself. So we just had our breakfast and we're on the way over to, I think it's called Lake Senaru, where we're gonna have a cold shower in the lake. So we have finally stopped for lunch just now during the hike down to the lake. For myself, I'm quite a daredevil, but even I was afraid of dying. The hike down was not what I expected. I've never seen anyone post videos of this, but yeah, mountain goats can probably climb it, not us. We were on all fours. It was mad. I mean, my hands are a little bit cleaner now, but just now it was brown and it was black. Kiefer said it looked like I work in a coal mine. Nothing will beat you seeing it in person, because seriously, I fear for my life for that 2 hours. That's why we were so slow. It's like either you twist your ankle or you just fall to your death, because there's even the barricades they're not reinforced, you know. It's just a metal pole and some rope. Anytime you can just fall down. Anyway, that was for the first 2 hours. Then we trekked about an hour to this area that we're at now, where we're having lunch. Let me just show you our lunch. It's a Indomie with egg and vegetables. Izzuddin, classic, he's taking a nap as usual. I know his sister-in-law, actually his whole family probably gonna watch this video. So yeah, this is what Izzuddin is like with us. He can sleep anywhere. Anyway, let me just show you the view. It's really quite nice because it's so foggy. We are in the clouds. We're not above the clouds, we're in the clouds. That is our amazing team of porters and tour guide. They are the ones who have helped carry everything and also cook for us lah, basically. So we have just finished our lunch. Now we're heading over, about a 30-minute trek, walking in the clouds. So we finally got to the lake. Show you guys the view of the lake. It's amazing. Oh, and there's a volcano right in front of me. So now we are leaving the lake to the Torean Hotspring, which is about a 45-minute to an hour's trek. After a good hour of trekking, really steep downhills, we are finally at the Torean Hotspring. There you go. So, dinner just got served. If you realize I'm wearing this funky t-shirt that's obviously not meant for the outdoors, but I'm supposed to wear this tomorrow after we reach Torean village. But just realized that I didn't bring enough t-shirts. I didn't bring enough shorts as well. So yeah, that's that. This is my dinner. Eating in front of the hot spring. So I will see you guys probably tomorrow morning. Morning guys, it's 6 AM. We've just woken up. Our entire bodies are not working. They are sore. I feel so destroyed. We have a long 8 to 9 hour trek ahead of us once we depart at 7 AM. Breakfast is ready. They are eating outside now. I'm just packing up the tent on the inside, which just looks like this. Fairly simple stuff. So bags. This is our breakfast. I have not eaten mine, clearly. Some fruits, and what the hell is this prata? No, there's egg. Egg and some toast. Okay, and we're off from Torean Hotspring, starting our 8-hour trek. Might be 9 hours depending on how long lunch break is, but yeah, 8 to 9 hour trek. We should be in Torean village by around maybe 4 or 5 PM latest. You know what I realised as we are walking towards Torean village? It feels like I'm in a Lord of the Rings movie or something. Look at the scenery. So after a 3-hour trek, we finally reached the start of the rainforest. After this will be another 2 hours of downhill, and then the remaining 2 hours will be something like a flat ground lah. When they say flat ground, it's usually still downhill lah. Because someone told me, oh, it's a gradual flat land, then it was damn steep incline yesterday. I think their flat land to them is a bias because they've been doing this for very long. So we're now heading off into the rainforest, and yeah, it's pretty shady here. few ups and downs, but definitely not too bad as the morning's part of the trek. Just as I was saying that the rainforest would be slightly easier, I just died on the way up. I cannot do uphills, man. I have no quads left in me. That muscle to climb uphill, it's just not working for me anymore. Anyway, the view here is beautiful. Let me show you the waterfall. Okay, onwards we go. Yeah, no, this trek is definitely not easier than the previous one's probably the same. Look at how steep that is. Nah, videos don't really show it, but it's steep as hell. So we finally just reached Gunung Rinjani National Park, where we're having our lunch at. Let me show you guys this place. So yeah, we are gonna grab our lunch now, rest for a bit, and then I don't think we're gonna rest for too long because I just wanna get out of here. This is our lunch. It actually smells so good. Even though it looks a bit plain, but it smells damn good. I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna enjoy my lunch and I will see you guys once we're out. So now we are at a crucial checkpoint en route to Torean village. If you guys are also gonna take the Torean route, you see this shop. It will be the happiest moment of your 3-day, 2-night stay here because it is at this point where if you want to take the Torean route, you'll know there's a little life hack which we are going to use. And it is that you can actually take a motorbike for the last 2 kilometers back to Torean village. I don't think it's that expensive. I will leave it in the captions or somewhere on screen. We are here. Let me show you guys the area. Motorbikes are all there. Guys, you all smell that? It's the smell of freedom! We are finally out. Finally out back into civilization. The best spotters in the world. So now we are finally done. We are out of Torean village. We're on the back of the lorry going... Where are we going? The checking out to make sure that we're alive. Then after that, we are on our way. We're gonna go check into our Airbnb. We are finally at our villa. So we are super dirty. First thing to do, gonna shower. Anyway, let me show you guys the villa. This will be our cozy villa for the next 1 night. Not long enough, but good enough. The first bedroom. Bruh, this looks a little bit too romantic for the 3 boys. Anyway, you see the other. It's the inside. Huge. And there we go. Still another romantic room. Morning guys, I did not film much of last night because too damn tired. We just had dinner and we just came home and crashed immediately. We didn't even go out. We didn't even go for a massage or anything. But wearing fresh clothes because we sent it for laundry. It's a true blessing to have laundry here. Anyway, now having our breakfast. Look at Indomie. Looks so good, man. So we are finally checking out. It's around about 10:30 AM, heading over to the ferry back to Bali. Then we head back to Singapore because tomorrow is a work day for all of us. Yeah, so I'll see you guys back in Singapore. Hey guys, so I'm finally back in Singapore. If you guys have watched all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for your support. And for those of you who want an in-depth breakdown on the total cost, the expenses, tips and tricks, I don't want this video to become an hours long, so I'm gonna leave a link to a post that I did on Lemonade. It's an application, it's a platform where a lot of people post guides there. It's an in-depth text breakdown of the entire trip. Feel free to check that out and like and save the post for future referencing. And as always, please feel free to leave any comments that you guys might have in the comment section below. And again, thank you for sticking to the end of the video. I will see you guys in the next vlog.